Hey y'all, Ritz here, day 22 in Watcher of Realms. We're going to turn off Power of Dominance on stage 15 here and apparently give ourselves a little bit more stamina. So what I did over here is not this. One second. Healer's down there. There he is. I could use her actually because she's built like a tank right now. So you put up a few tanks. She is built like a tank. You put up a few healers. She needs real tank gear. So I'm just going to drop a good piece on her. That'll do, because she also heals. I needed to 5-star her to make this happen. You can see she's now 5-star. But basically what I've got here is 2 DPS, 4 tanks, and 4 healers. This I really did without her. You can see, I'll show it like this because it can totally be done with this. What you need for this particular build is a whole ton of tank gear, and I'll show that off in the end. So you're going to need 2 solid DPS because these guys at first travel nice and slow, so you can just drop in 1 healer. Now I have 2 HP based healers and 2 attack based healers here. So my general way of doing it, because of the stone throwers, I'm going to be doing a what's it called? So once those 2 guys are down, you can pull them out. This is really just a back and forth dance. So because of the stone throwers, I need an HP based healer who is built tanky to tank those stones. It's the same during 1920-21. All the guides have vortex tanking those stones. Basically here, Earthshake, Golem angry, bang bang bang. Very good. Once he's done throwing his temper tantrum, we can put in our tanks and our healers. I am going to put in Oleg over here and Livian on the right. Do that, and you can see he's just tanking the healers. He has to go in last because these guys, all the stone throwers, they'll throw at whoever was placed last. So you just have to make sure that your HP based healer goes in last. Now if your guys are 6-starred / if you have tons of HP or tank gear, or there's a lot of ways you can do this where Earthshake is just gonna not be an issue. But I'm a little bit lacking in tanks and in healers. I have a few really good healers, but they're just not built up yet. They're not skilled yet. So this is just my way of doing it. 1 second. I'm going to do like this and like this. Then I can drop in these 2. There we go. She doesn't have a good artifact on, but it doesn't really make that big a difference here, as long as everyone can heal. Lily's also really solid for this because if someone does happen to die, the first death is free basically, and she's going to allow she's going to allow extra healing and extra time. Okay, now everyone can come out. Because once again, he's going to do his temper tantrum. And now I can go like this. Because he's about to come on down. As soon as he starts his way down, you can see Vierna starts hitting. We start getting our stuff, our abilities back. He starts doing this pound, this ground pound, which is quite annoying, but you can just drop in Lily for extra healing. Here's a bit of, there you go. Like extra healing, basically to get through it. That's really just how I got through it. There's a lot of ways you could do it, but this back and forth dance works great for someone who doesn't have a ton of high-level heroes. And I'll show you those heroes right now. This is Hollow. You're going to see everyone has a Guardian set. She's built with a Whirlwind on the right, which is how I recommend building her in general. Everyone's got just kind of garbage artifacts, except for one person I think has good artifacts. Yeah, tank build. He is not built like a tank, but I did have to up this piece to get the extra attack at the top, the flat attack. I had to up that to 15 to have enough attack on him to do it. He has a Blight Color's Claw. Vierna is rocking a Tear of Twilight, which is awesome. I do have this nice Fatality set, which just ignores 12% of defense and magic resistance, which is nice. Let's see. Here, we'll do this. Healers and tanks. There we go, because you've seen everybody else. So, tank set with Whirlwind on the left, tank on the right, Whirlwind on the left. Oh, I didn't even have her set up the way I did during the original, but it works. Here's him as a tank, her as a tank, him built as tanky as I could. I could have actually done better with this, but that's fine. This is actually the set I use on Falcia. Falcia in, there we go. I actually have her in a tank build because I keep using her down in the front where she's actually tanking a lot of damage. So I have her right now in a tank set. It's not her best. I understand that. She should be in a, what's it called? A speed ring over here, or a speed amulet. So like something like, I don't know, the speed main is what you're looking for. Definitely want speed on the left. But I got this nice set basically, so why not use it? It's solid for me. And you can see her stats are very solid. She's built as a bruiser. And for day 22, I'm very happy with that. She was tanking a lot in Guild Boss. And I'll show you what I just did. I just got the bottom chest over here. Ta-da! And Falcia is actually putting out the most damage in that set that I have her in. She's taking the most damage, but she's also putting out the most damage. Over here, I'm getting this one. Again, Falcia is putting out the most damage. But, so I'm not getting the top chests in Nightmare 3, and I'm getting the bottom chest in Nightmare 4, but my team is downing it. I'm not sure if the top chest here is going to be better, because there's less junk in the way, but the bottom chest here does have these as well. I'm not sure which one's better, to be honest. Because this one just has the stones, the summoning stones. It's got these. So, like, once you start adding in a whole bunch of stuff, like the spirit, the shards, I mean, these are nice. The ancient summoning shards. But they added these in, which is kind of annoying. They added these in. It's like you're adding stuff into the pool to water it down. That would be nice. I'm actually hoping to pull that today because I am very short on dust for them. Oops. So that is where that one actually... See, there's 350 here, though. So I might just go back to this for a little bit because it just has all the stuff I want and none of this extra stuff. So we'll see. We'll see. The rewards over here are better technically. Just there's also chances to get stuff I don't really want. Like, who uses 2 spirit? Seriously, 2? And I don't want the shards. I just want the crystal. So the chance of getting a crystal here is higher because there's fewer rewards, quote unquote, to get. You just have more of a chance to get what you want. Whatever. Anyway, that's where I'm up to. I did get that. I did not... I think I broke the first shield here to get that. And here I was able to get to the 3rd chest just barely. Just barely. Day 22, I'm actually quite happy. I did get to gear raid 317. My next conquest is... And my next push will be when the Oracle trial comes over here. But I am trying to figure out 18 without a range, a marksman, an AoE marksman. So I'm hoping this week to pull Maul. Because if I can pull Maul, and I'm not going to pull too many because I want to save for the anniversary, but if I can pull a few Maul, his awakenings are super nice. The freeze and the knockback, the slow, it's so good. Every single one of his awakenings are good. But I am going to be pulling not... If I get an Aelin, I will be super happy. That will make things... That will advance a lot of my account, having an Aelin. But I'm not pulling so much for Aelin as I'm pulling for Maul and Dolores, because I do not have an inspiration hero. And as of yet, I still cannot yet have an A1 Volca. Because if you look, not there. Oh, I am doing Elite. I'm going through Elite. I'm about halfway, you can see. I think I'll be able to finish the Elite stage this week. I did the normal once, and that was it. But over here in Tide, I'm stuck day by day going through 3 stages. The first time that you can get a Volca Soulstone is all the way down at 105. There it is. So I have to wait for another 2 weeks almost to get Volca A1 because I can't go faster than 3 a day. So her A1 is basically required to push Gear Raid 219. So we'll get there. We'll get there eventually. But that's my update. I wanted to show you guys my push that I did on Gear Raid 2. I was stuck at... I had finished 12, but I finished today 13, 14, 15 with this little dance back and forth. Can turn that back on. Start a little background battle. Hopefully I'll be pulling some nice pieces. As you can see, I've got actually a lot of Guardian sets, which is really nice for me right now, because that's how I'm surviving. It's a lot of Guardian gear, which is great. So Not a lot of it is amazing, but it works. It works for me. And if you don't have a lot of Guardian gear, buy it in the shop. It's worth it. Buy it in the shop. It really is. Anyway, that's what I got for you guys. Hope you guys are having a wonderful evening or morning wherever you are. And I'll see you in the next one.